Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni Of Ife's Oloris are alleged and rumored and reported and speculated to have dissolved in their dismay as they waited in their restricted area to see Kabiesi for the entire day and did not see Kabiesi. They left one after the other and went back to their Olori quarters. That they waited, they came very early to see Kabiesi, but Kabiesi seemed as though he never wanted to see them. You know that what we have been hearing, if the information we are getting is the truth, is that it is looking as if the monarch is deliberately not wanting to see them. Like it's deliberately not really in that mood of seeing them. And that is why you keep hearing this information that, all eyes is on Olori Naomi now. The monarch has turned, faced Olori Naomi. And that was why you heard that shout at the beginning of the week that Naomi has got to be using something, that this is not just love. And when they said Nami was using something, I said, okay, now Nami is using something. When they were doing the same things to Nami, they didn't know. Nobody thought that they could be using something. But because it's Nami's turn now, Nami is obviously using something. It's not a small thing, though. We are hearing this report that is making the rounds on social media that the Oloris actually came very early to meet with the Ooni Of Ife. They wanted to have a meeting with the Ooni Of Ife because, when they came back to the palace this week, we heard allegedly that the guards were changed, everybody's changed, things have changed in the palace. Now, you do know that the new guards that have been brought into the palace do not have that kind of relationship with these Oloris, okay? And from afar, it does seem as if they have been hearing the Gbasgbos back and forth movement, and the fact that it was even because of this Oloris that the other guards were sent into the cocoa plantation in Ogun State, okay? And so right now, as we are hearing, they said that these guards are not friendly. They are not nice. Not like they are not nice. They are just straight. Before those guards know them as Oloris and they have been giving gifts and all of that. These ones, the only thing they owe the Oloris are, of course, politeness, okay? And to say that all of this friendliness and all of that, they say the guards are not showing those kind of friendliness, okay? So whatever, it's like this song that says zombie, yo zombie, zombie, yo zombie. Zombie no they go unless you tell them to go. Zombie. Zombie no they laugh unless you tell them to laugh. So they say this one when they give them order is ahead, like straight, nothing they happen. It's just the order that they will give them that they will go ahead and do. So who are the people giving these orders? Of course, they have people they are working, they have supervisors and all of that. So right now, they say when Oloris came, Oloris went straight to where they are supposed to be sitting and they were waiting for Kabiesi. And now Kabiesi had visitors. And one of those visitors is Queen Naomi. They said this whole thing happened. The same, they said Nami was in the palace for Tadenikawo Sarah, okay? And so Kabiesi had visitors and they kept coming and going. And Oloris were there. That they were there from that morning time till 5 o'clock, 5:30, 6:30. They were just sitting down there. So right now, coming to wait for Kabiesi has to be one of the most painful things because this is your husband you're waiting for. And it's not like before when they were in the palace, you cannot now go to your own chamber. When Kabiesi is free, they will now call you, then you come and see Kabiesi. No, you have to drive out. So, and right now there are restrictions. So they are sitting down there like other visitors and waiting for the same man. Kabiesi, with due respect, waiting for Kabiesi, okay? And so they said one Olori will go ask if they are not true. They say another person has entered and another person has entered. Then when Kabiesi saw all of these visitors, it was the turn of Queen Naomi. Now, Kabiesi now went to his chambers, left again and went to his chamber because Queen Naomi was there. Stayed in that chamber till 11 o'clock. Kabiesi was supposed to come out for dinner. They say it was around 8 o'clock or 7 something, Kabiesi was supposed to come out for dinner. Kabiesi did not come out for dinner. Meanwhile, they knew when Naomi left. Naomi left during the day, like it was still daylight when they said Lori Naomi left. Kabiesi was in his chambers. When Kabiesi was supposed to come back for dinner, they said they were waiting, thinking Kabiesi will come for dinner. When Kabiesi comes for dinner, that Oloris will be able to see Kabiesi. The next thing they heard, they said around that, was it 9:30, Kabiesi sent a message that he was tired, he was going to bed. Hey! At that time, Oloris have left one after the other. Oloris have left one after the other. Then now, all of these things that are happening, it's important to know that Dr. Elizabeth is not restricted. Oh. Dr. Elizabeth is in the palace. She's all over the palace. Some of her things are still inside the palace. She sleeps in the palace if she wants to. So Dr. Elizabeth has been in charge of a lot of stuff. They say that Dr. Elizabeth did not even show her face outside. That Oloris were there, that they became so devastated, that they became so sad, that they were saddened, oh, that they even started crying. That's what we were hearing. That they even started crying as they left one after the other. Every time I keep saying this thing, if you be pikin, you say one grow big to make get mad where you go take clothes and more. Because the truth remains that things would never have been this bad. If they had heeded to like instruction from that first time that they were saying, let Oloris go this way, let Kabiesi stay this way with Queen Naomi. The reason why things got this bad is because, they kept fighting against Ooni Of Ife and Queen Naomi's relationship. You can never win. Nobody wins against love. Love will always win. You know why? Because love is light. Light always wins. No matter how deep the darkness is, light will always win. Now look at the situation of things. We are hearing that things have gotten so terrible. That bad is an understatement. Middle is that things have gotten so terrible. That's what we are hearing. If the information is true, I've told you I don't stay in the palace. I am not related to them. Neither am I related to anyone who is related to them. I'm just a blogger. When I get any information, I bring it here for you guys to hear and know what is happening and making rounds on social media as it concerns, this niche, the Ooni of Ife. So if this information is true, they said things are bad, things are terrible, that the Oloris are feeling so bad, feeling so left out. And right now, Kabiesi is so upset that he's not even willing to see any of them. I'm going to bring you more updates. Appreciate you so much. Thank you.